So the Indiana Fever mean business. And I mean that. They mean business. They've got the players on her side. Like, we didn't see Caitlin Clark getting in pictures with Christy Sides at any stage. We didn't see any of that stuff. But what we have seen now is a team that are very much on the same page. And it's very, very clear that the Fever are going for it. The Fever are absolutely going for it this year. Kelsey Mitchell's going to be there. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Kelsey Mitchell will be there. They are going to pay the full money. Like, they are going to pay every cent of the max to core Kelsey Mitchell. She is going absolutely nowhere. But you can see the players that were in America. Are all of them there? Like, Temi's away, Dantas is away, 4 of them are in Turkey, 2 of them are in China. Every single player that could have been there was there. And realistically, these 3 players and Kelsey Mitchell are the core 4. Like, obviously they have their core 3, which he's talked about, but no, it's the core 4. Lexi Hull's going nowhere. You are not pissing off Caitlin Clark. And I mean that, like, you do not piss off Caitlin Clark by trading her best friend. You just don't. That's just a given, just in general. Like, in life, you don't piss off a player, especially when said best friend is on a rookie deal and more valuable to your franchise than to other franchise in the league. And, like, you can say, oh, I'm wrong about that, but, like, you know I'm right. You know I'm right with that one. Like, she is more valuable to the Fever than she is anywhere else in the W. But yeah, you can see from what Kelly Cowscroft has said in these press conferences that they are looking to win. They're looking to win, and they're not, like, they basically had a window. They felt like there was a rebuild time, and they just said, you know what, screw the plan, we are accelerating it. And that's what you need. Like, that's what you need when it comes to a team like Indiana. When you've got an opportunity, you've got to take it. And we did hear from Kelly Cowscroft earlier enough in the press conference. Basically, she was saying that we were interviewing other candidates, and as soon as we found out Stephanie was available, she was like the number one option. And by the way, it was announced. I'm trying to find the date where it was announced that Stephanie White was going to be available. Whereas announced Indiana were interviewing her. Like, it was weeks ago. It was honestly weeks ago. And I think Kelly Cowscroft only took the job in October. Like, she only officially got the job in October. So, realistically, Stephanie White, it was 3 weeks ago that Stephanie White was being talked about as the next Fever coach, that she was basically available. That was on the 10th of October. And they were interviewing candidates before Stephanie White. So, they basically started interviewing candidates. No word of a lie. They started interviewing candidates the second Kelly Cowscroft took the job. So Sides was gone. Like, that was the first decision that they made, was Sides is gone. Fire Sides was the first decision that was made. So it was very clear that, like, the organization wanted to move on from Sides. It's clear from the players. Look, I don't know if they hated Chrissy Sides as a person. They did not like her as a coach. That was evident. And you're now in a situation where they're going into 2026 where everyone's a free agent. Everyone is a free agent. Like, if you want to look, every single player that is a 2025 free agent is all of these players, they're all going to be free agents in 2026. I'm trying to see who's a free agent in 2027. The only player who is not on a rookie, the only players who are signed to deals through 2026 is Kalani Brown for some reason, and Lexi Brown. They're the only 2 players in the entire W that are free agents in 2026 or 2027 that are signed through 2026 that are not on rookie deals. 2026 free agents. You're looking Jackie Young, Jewel Lloyd, Kat Copper, Enrique. It's the entire league. AJ Wilson, Ariel Atkins, Tash Cloud, Chelsea Gray, Tiara McCown. They're paying Tiara McCown $200K. Wow. Asray Stevens on $200K. Dear Lord, these are making the Kalu Sampson still the worst contract of all these, but, like, there's some pretty bad ones here too. Mariah Jefferson's is as bad. But that's basically it. The entire league. Because everyone's signing a 1-year deal. The entire freaking WNBA is a free agent. So you got to go and attack it. And I really like the fact that they are being aggressive with this, because it shows they mean business. It really does show they mean business. You've got a coach in who is from Indiana, who's local, who's going to get the city behind her. You've got the players who've already got the city behind them. You've got an owner who has realized, okay, like, we got to be serious. And the funniest part about this is you've got, like, the quote-unquote legacy WNBA media being like, the Fever are such an unserious organization firing everybody. No, the Fever have been incompetent for a decade. They have been incompetent since Tamika Catchings left. They realized, oh shit, we've got Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston. Their window is smaller than you think because they're on rookie deals. And we can build a super team in 2026. Let's not give Christy Sides another year to steer us to a 24-20 record and lose in the first round of the playoffs. Let's not get Christy Sides to steer us into another year of nothing when we can give Stephanie White a year where maybe it doesn't all click next year. We can give her a year of the team playing better, the team improving, and you've got a coach that free agents will play for, and that you don't have to pay Erica Wheeler a max contract because no other free agents will come to you. You don't have to pay Katie Lou Samuelson a max because no other free agents will come to you. So it's very clear from the press conference. You can hear, and as good as Stephanie White was with her interview answers, like, I went through them all during the reaction, and I'm going to talk about, like, how her whole thing for the team, some of the stuff that she is more so, like, confirmed, not confirmed, like, that she's talked about. I'm going to talk about the team in that regard. But at the end of the day, the Kelly Couchcroft, what she said was more important about the direction of the team. That it was like, look, we had a plan, we had a rebuild plan, and then, well, we're accelerating it because, well, we've got Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston. We are not saying we had a 5-year plan, and realistically, the goal at the end of the 5-year plan is to be where we are right now. And they had Christy Sides there, who was meant to be that who was meant to just literally steady the ship. And she did her job. She did her job well. But now it's like, no, we're going for this. Maybe we don't go for it next year. Maybe we're going to go for it. But we're going to go for it in the near future. So I really like the way the Fever are looking. I like the way that she's interacted with the players. I like the fact the players were there. I think that was a really important thing. That the main players, like, outside of Kelsey Mitchell, they're 3 starters. They're 3 best players last season. I like the fact that they were all in the building. I like the fact that they're interacting positively with the coach. And I like the fact the coach is talking positively about them and didn't come into a press conference basically criticizing your best player. Like, she said more positive things about Caitlin Clark in this one press conference. And it's not like she went overboard on positives. She said more positive things about Caitlin Clark in 2 answers in this press conference than Christy Sides did in a year. So anyway, yeah, that is the video. The Fever absolutely mean business. See you guys.